Listen careful, because what I'm about to say is not just words, it's a warning, a wake-up call. For too long, many have been living as if the world will keep turning the same way, as if tomorrow is guaranteed, as if the days ahead hold no surprises. But the truth is, the clock in heaven is ticking, and one day soon the trumpet will sound. This won't be a gentle call. It won't be a whisper in the wind. It will be loud, clear, and impossible to ignore. The king who once came as a baby in a manger is coming back not as a child, but as a conqueror on a white horse. This is not a story to be taken lightly. This is not religion. This is reality. Look around. The signs are everywhere. Wars breaking out, nations rising against nations, famines, earthquakes, and moral decay all around us. These are not random events. They are the unmistakable markers of a world approaching the end of its days. The signs are no longer subtle. They are shouting from every corner of the earth. Many live in denial. Many pretend that these things don't concern them. But the question is, will you be ready when that trumpet sounds? Because the truth is, the day of the Lord's return will come suddenly, unexpectedly, like a thief in the night. And here's the twist most don't want to face. It's not just the world that will be shaken, your very soul will be at stake. He's coming for those who are ready, those who are watching, those who have prepared, those who are caught off guard will face a different reality. This is not the time for casual faith, for lukewarm hearts, or for empty rituals. It is the time to wake up, to examine your life, to light your lamp and keep your oil ready. Because when he comes, there will be no second chances. The moment will not wait for you to make up your mind. I'm telling you, this is your moment to decide. This is your moment to wake up from spiritual slumber. The trumpet is about to sound, the king is coming, and the world as you know it will never be the same. So ask yourself, are you ready? Are you truly prepared to meet him? Or will you be among those caught by surprise, left searching for answers that won't come? Don't let this be a story you hear after the fact. Don't be the one who regrets when it's too late. The trumpet is about to sound. Will you be standing when it does, or will you be left behind in the silence? Listen, this is not a game. Too many people are treating faith like a weekend hobby. Sunday morning smiles and prayers, but by Monday it's back to living for themselves. They show up, they sing, they pretend, but when the moment of truth comes, that kind of faith won't save them. When Jesus returns, he's not looking for casual believers. He's looking for warriors, those who live their faith daily, who walk with him through storms and trials, who don't just say, Lord, Lord, but truly follow his ways. You might think, I'm okay, I'll figure it out later. But here's the truth. The Bible warns us against lukewarm faith. It's dangerous. Lukewarm means half-hearted, indifferent, on the edge, but not fully committed. Jesus says he will spit out the lukewarm. Why? Because when the trumpet sounds, only the prepared will stand. Only those who have been faithful in the shadows, when no one was watching, will be ready. Here's the twist. The Lord isn't returning just for the crowd. He's coming for you, yes, you. Not just a faceless mass, but every individual. And he's asking, are you ready? Is your heart pure? Is your life aligned with my truth? It's easy to fool others, harder to fool God. And no one wants to be caught with empty hands, empty faith, empty life. Imagine standing before the king and he asks, why did you waste the gift of grace? Why did you wait too long? Why didn't you prepare? This is the day when excuses will vanish and every soul will be revealed for what it truly is. This isn't to scare you, but to awaken you, to stir you out of comfort, because the time for casual faith is over. You don't win this battle by showing up when it's convenient. You win it by being faithful when it's hard, when no one's clapping, when no one's watching. Burn your oil now. Keep your lamp lit. Don't wait for the trumpet to catch you unprepared. Because when he returns, it won't be for those who half believed it, it will be for those who fully believed, fully lived, fully obeyed. So today, choose to be ready. Choose to live with urgency. Choose allegiance, not convenience. Because the king is coming back and casual faith will get you caught. Look around. Do you see it? The chaos, the confusion, the darkness spreading across the earth. Wars escalating, nations divided, the moral fabric tearing apart. You might think the world is falling apart, and you're right. But here's the secret most miss. The world's collapse is not the end. It's the beginning of something greater. The Bible tells us this moment would come. It's prophecy unfolding before our very eyes. The contractions of a dying world are making way for the birth of a new kingdom, the kingdom of God in its fullness. Every disaster, every crisis, every shaking is part of a divine plan. The dark times aren't meant to destroy hope. They are meant to prepare us for the light. Like a storm clearing the sky, the chaos is making room for the King's glorious return. This is no coincidence. This is no random pattern of history. It's the unmistakable sign that the end is near and the dawn of a new era is upon us. But here's the twist. The darker the world becomes, the brighter the light will shine. When despair tries to claim the earth, hope will rise like the morning sun. When fear grips the nations, faith will rise stronger than ever. You have a choice. Be overwhelmed by the world's collapse or be anchored in the truth of his promise. You can fall into despair or you can stand firm on the rock who never moves. This time of darkness is also a time of opportunity. It's a time to prepare, to awaken, to align your heart with the King who is coming. It's a call to rise above the chaos, to be the light in the darkness, to live as a beacon of hope. Don't be fooled by what you see on the surface. The shaking of the earth is shaking the hearts of men. It is shaking loose everything that's not eternal. So when the world falls apart, don't fall apart with it. Stand firm, hold fast. Because the end of this age is the birth of the eternal kingdom. Remember this, the night is darkest just before the dawn. The harder the storm, the more glorious the sunrise. And that sunrise, it's the return of the King. Are you ready for it? Listen closely, because the storm is coming. The world is shaking, and everything that isn't firmly rooted will be torn away. The question isn't if the storm will hit, but when. And when it does, only those who have anchored their lives to the rock will stand strong. You see, many try to hold on to the shifting sands of this world wealth, popularity, comfort, fleeting pleasures. But those things will fail. They are like a house built on sand. When the floods come, when the winds blow, that house will collapse. Jesus said it plainly, build your house on the rock. What is that rock? It's truth. It's faith. It's a life grounded in immune yielding, unshakable. Here's the twist. Compromise feels safe. It feels easier, but it's a trap. When the winds of trial blow, the half-hearted, the lukewarm, the compromisers will fall. Because you can't stand on two foundations. The world will try to pull you in every direction, tempting you to loosen your grip on God. But if you want to survive the coming days, you must hold fast. Your faith must be a fortress, your heart a stronghold. This storm will separate the wheat from the chaff, the genuine from the counterfeit, the faithful from the pretenders. It's not about who shouts the loudest or who looks the strongest. It's about who is anchored deep. So ask yourself, where is your foundation? Is it the shifting sands of convenience and comfort, or is it the unmovable rock of Jesus Christ? Because when the storm comes, and it will, you have two choices: to stand or to be swept away. Choose to stand. Choose to be rooted. Choose to build on the rock, because your survival in the days ahead depends on it. Don't wait until the storm hits. Anchor yourself now. Strengthen your faith. Harden your heart against the lies and distractions. Because when the trumpet sounds and the king returns, you want to be the one standing strong, not the one who crumbled. Let's get real. The most dangerous lie the enemy ever whispered is this: you still have time. Time to get right. Time to turn around. Time to follow Jesus later, just not today. But what if I told you that delay is a decision, and that every second you spend hesitating, you're gambling with your soul? You see, God is merciful, but he is also just. He's patient, but not forever. And grace is a door, but that door doesn't stay open forever. One day, without warning it, will slam shut. Just like in the days of Noah, people were eating, drinking, living their lives, laughing, until the rain came, and then it was too late. And here's the twist. Most people won't reject God with their words. They'll reject him with their delay. They'll say, I'll change someday. I'll get serious one day. But someday is the path to never. You can't follow Jesus later if your later never comes. That's the part nobody wants to hear. But you need to, because love tells the truth. Jesus told the parable of the 10 virgins. 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. The wise ones kept their lamps full of oil. The foolish ones waited, delayed, assumed they had time. But when the bridegroom arrived, the door was shut, and no amount of begging could open it again. Let that sink in. They knocked, they cried, but the door stayed closed. Go.